roast beef po' boy sandwiches. For this particular recipe, you will need to get some roast beef, which I got out the deli. And you also going to need some brown gravy, or you can make your gravy from scratch, a yellow onion or a white onion, some French bread, and the salt and pepper, and whatever kind of chips you need. And you also will need lettuce, tomatoes, and mayonnaise and pickles, and that's just for the toppings for the sandwich. So when I come back, I'll be getting ready to make the gravy. Okay guys, for this recipe, I'm using 2 packages of gravy instead of 1 because I want a little more gravy. So I'm using 2 packages of brown gravy. Now keep in mind, you can make your own gravy from scratch if you prefer the gravy from scratch. But since this is our simple and easy po' boy, I'm going to be using the package. And I'm going to need 2 cups of water since I'm using 2 packages. So what I'm going to do now is whisk this around until it starts to thicken it up. So once it thickens up, I'll be back. But you make sure you whisk this in good. So I will be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Guys, that's been about 3 minutes and it's starting to thicken up. So what I'm going to do first is add a little pepper and salt. I'm just going to add a little bit because once I get the meat in, you can adjust the seasoning. But I'm just going to put a little salt and pepper. And anyway, the gravy kind of salty. Now I'm finna add my onions. And then I'm finna open up the meat and add it. So let me put the onions in here. I need to let them break down a little bit, but I'm adding the onions. And then I'm going to come back and add the meat. So I'm going to let these onions cook down a little bit for a couple of minutes. Okay, I've been letting this cook for like 2 or 3 minutes. It's not all the way right there. But now I'm finna add the meat. And it's a lot of ways to make this little sandwich. A lot of people make the roast beef and stuff from scratch. But I'm in a rush and I really want this sandwich today. So I don't have all day to make no whole roast. But one day I might make that. But I just got this out the deli. It's about $5 or $6 worth of meat that I have. And when you don't have a lot of time, this is something really easy, real quick and simple to make. So all I'm going to do is add this meat in here and I'm going to let it cook for about 15 minutes. And then I'm going to come back and we'll be ready to fix the sandwich up. Okay guys, what I'm finna do now is set up the sandwich because the meat is ready. So I'm going to rub mayonnaise on both sides. Now, a po' boy sandwich is supposed to have cheese, but I really don't care for cheese. Not with all this roast beef and gravy. But of course, you're supposed to have cheese, but I'm not putting any on here. So I'm putting mayonnaise on both sides. And I like this French bread because it's so thick and it's going to suck up most of that gravy. And when you eat this sandwich, make sure you have plenty of napkins. So I'm finna put that, some lettuce. Well, I'm going to come back. I'm going to put the lettuce on here. Some tomato. And I want some pickle because I love pickles. And then I'm finna come back and have the roast beef on here. Guys, I just put the roast beef on here. And here's my roast beef sandwich. Thank you guys for liking it. If you're new to my channel, subscribe.